What's up, guys? You're watching Hollywood Today Live, digital edition, where we bring you everything you need to know straight from the source. I'm Tanner Thomason.
And I'm Kristen Brockman, and we are beyond thrilled to be talking to this guy today. He is a Grammy-winning comedy legend who's not only still touring after 40 years, he's now dancing on ABC's Dancing with the Stars, and they say stoners are lazy. Please, welcome the one and only Tommy Chong.
There it is.
Yeah.
We were talking just a second ago off camera. That's your salute, right?
It used to be.
Now it's censored.
Now, what happened? Dancing with the Stars, they don't...
I used to do that on Dancing with the Stars, and then they asked me not to do it, you know. ABC, the standards and practice people.
Oh, yes.
Apparently, this is an obscene gesture.
Whoa.
So now what do you do?
I
Do you have
just,
a new salute?
I just do what the rest of the people do, you know, just wave and look stupid.
Or the kisses?
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us.
No, my pleasure.
You've been very successful and very well known for a very long time, and not many people do that in this industry, you know.
Yeah.
What is it that makes you want to do something now? You've done it all. Why Dancing with the Stars?
Well, dancing is really the key to youth. You know, if you want to stay young, start dancing.
Start dancing.
Yeah.
And the more you dance, the younger you get.
Really?
Yeah, I started studying tango about 10, 12 years ago, and I went to Buenos Aires. And the most amazing thing is that you can't tell how old people are by looking at their feet. You can only tell by looking at their faces. And because the exercise itself, like me running up the stairs on Dancing with the Stars. Before I joined the show, I couldn't barely walk up the stairs.
Yeah.
But you're so pumped full of adrenaline, you know, and your body's working really well, and I'm running up the stairs like a young one.
So when they first asked you to do it, were you like hands down, yes, I'm in, or did you have to think about it for a little bit?
I auditioned for it, or I met with them 2 years ago. That's when Drew Carey and Andy Dick were being considered for. They were looking for the crazy comedian, and so I auditioned for it, and I felt like they liked me. So I had a feeling that I was going to be asked on the show.
I think our mascot Poe likes you too, because he's trying to get up in your interview right now.
No, he smells my dog on me.
Yeah.
So I trained really hard. I went CrossFit training with a guy named Tanner
really?
Marty.
You do CrossFit?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Tanner Marty at West Hollywood.
Yeah.
On Pico, it's a gym called 34 Degrees North. And so Tanner put me through this intense workout for 2 years. And so now I can hang with the best of them.
Well, you can tell that you've had some dancing experience,
Yeah.
because you're very light on your feet, and your hips. I would not have expected your hips to move like that, Tommy. I'm surprised ABC's not censoring that.
No, that's a motion I had to relearn.
Oh, I thought you still had it.
I knew it years ago, but then I had to after a while, you don't do that motion anymore. You just lay there.
You got to bring it back out.
So I had to learn how to do it again.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Tommy. I just want to note for anyone who's watching or listening, when you say you started training tango about 10 years ago, of course, your tango dance on Dancing with the Stars was amazing. I watched it with my family. We were all blown away. At that point, you were in your early 60s when you were learning a whole new style of dance.
Yeah, I'm close to 80 now. That's amazing.
That is
Surprised
amazing.
about the hips. You know what I mean?
And it's not just dancing. I owe to the herb.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
That's the trick. Okay. Now, I'm not saying I have any experience with the herb, but my guess would be that it might hinder your dancing skills. Do you feel it helps?
Oh, no,
dancing
well, I'll
skills?
tell you.
Again, not speaking from personal experience.
The greatest thing about the herb is that you don't have to do it. It's not addicting. So when I joined the Dancing with the Stars people, I quit smoking. But what I did, I started giving my extra pot to the other people in the show, which accounts for a lot of the tans up there. You see those tans? I'm not saying who was smoking it, but
So wait, you're
or
giving
who
it to
did it.
you're giving it to the other contestants, or you're giving it to the judges?
Well, I can't really say it. Not the judges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, obviously I didn't give it any
You
to
should
the
give it
judges.
to the judges.
I just really like.
Except Kevin Hart.
Oh.
He gave me a 10.
I like the idea of Tommy Chong showing up on Dancing with the Stars and like getting the other contestants high to give himself an advantage.
No, not at all. No, not. It's a disadvantage, you know, because it's not the contestants at all, you know. And I only give it to people that have a valid medical marijuana card.
Sure.
You know,
The legal way.
Or tell me that they have one.
I want to ask about Festival Supreme, which is a comedy festival.
Oh, yeah.
Very awesome. Comedy festival
Jack
here in
Black.
Los Angeles. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
What are you and Cheech are getting together for that? What are you
Yeah.
guys doing?
Well, we've been together. We've been on tour now for almost 10 years now, since '08 anyway. And we do music, comedy, and we tell funny jokes and act silly and, you know, the old Cheech and Chong stuff.
Do you think you guys will ever stop?
I doubt it.
No.
You know, it's too much fun. I mean, you get paid for smoking dope. I mean, you know.
Well, it could be
how
better
good?
than
How
that,
good
right?
can you?
I mean, really, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you know, does it get any better than that?
We actually have a question online that came in from one of our Hollywood Today Live fans, Greg Donovan. He wants to know, when does your movie It's God, am I saying that right? God?
God.
G-A-W-D?
G-A-W-D.
When does your
God,
movie
but-
It's God come out?
I have no idea.
No?
The Jerry Brunskill, the director and the writer, you know, he approached me a few years ago, asked me, he read my book, and he asked me to do this role where I play God. And it's a really funny movie. And I guess he's, you know, he's a stoner. He's probably taking his time putting it together. It'll be out eventually, I hope.
Eventually.
Well, I want to ask you about another movie. I was doing a little research because I was trying to figure out, you know, what's coming up next. And I understand that you're working with Jay Chandrasekhar
Yes.
from the Broken Lizard guy. You and Cheech and him are working on a new Cheech and Chong film.
Yes.
That's right. Can
It's
you-
Up in Smoke 30 years later. And instead of Burning Man, we have Burning Joint. You know? And it takes place somewhere in California. And we're just trying to get the funds together to, you know, to make it work.
Very cool.
And it's going to happen.
Got to do a Kickstarter project, something like that.
We're thinking of that, but apparently we got a couple of businessmen that we're going to kick them
there you go.
to start.
That's easier.
Yeah, when you've been around as long as Cheech and Chong, you know,
Yeah.
they come to you.
Yeah, we got money. We
You
just
guys
got to,
want it done.
you know, extract it from.
That's right. Well, we're looking forward to that. And you guys make sure you give Tommy your support by watching Dancing with
Yeah.
the Stars on Mondays on ABC. And don't forget, you have to vote for him.
Vote for him.
Don't just watch him, vote for him. Check out those hips. And also check out cheechandchong.com for upcoming tour dates.
And keep watching for more of the latest Hollywood news and celebrity interviews right here on Bite Size TV.